So, all right. So we're gonna be doing some trombone today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you said your goal is to learn 4 scales, right? Well, let's just get you. Can you just play me a concert F and just see where your sound is real quick? Just see where we're at. It's going to be flat. Oh. Right, there you go. You're kind of sitting here with your elbows in, so prop those guys out a little bit. Relax your shoulders a little bit more. There you go. And you can sit up a little straighter. And let's just, for the sake of tone, let's you can relax a little bit. I just want to do 4 counts of air straight through the horn, and then 4 counts in. You're not breathing through the horn, but I want you to keep your mouth embouchure on the mouthpiece. That gets you practicing breathing through the sides of your mouth. So in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in, just like that. So
I'm playing the note.
No, we're just blowing air right now. But I want you to practice moving the right amount of air. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with in. So you got your mouthpiece set on your embouchure, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, and 4, and in, and 2, and 3, and 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3. Think about filling up from the bottom. Keep going. Don't stop. I'm just gonna keep talking. 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Think about filling up from the bottom, and air touches itself all the way through. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, air, and in. 2, 3, 4, and air, and push, and in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, relax. So we're gonna play concert F this time. Play a nice, solid mezzo forte concert F using that same kind of air, not necessarily that same amount, because that would be like a forte or fortissimo. So take a nice full breath, use that same relaxed air, and da is what we want to sound. So, right, so in, 2, 3, 4, hear it in your head. Hum it. Hum it. I need
Because I'm a chick and I can't hum that loud.
Well, it's because you're not using the right amount of air. Whatever effort you're putting into your humming, whatever effort you're putting into your singing, is whatever effort is going to be coming out of the horn. All right, that's a little bit better. So, hear that pitch, set, and there you go. It sounded a little bit better. Did you hear how at the end of that note?
Yes.
Yes. Just end the pitch by breathing in, and that's gonna give you a nice resonant release. So 3 and 4. Da. 3 and 4. Da.
Sorry.
It's okay. Can we just take the mouthpiece real quick? And let me show you something real quick. So I just take, whenever we're doing mouthpiece stuff, a good rule of thumb is just 1, 2, and your thumb. So that way you're not jamming it into your face. Hold it at the end of the shank, at the bottom of the mouthpiece. Set your embouchure so you know you're gonna feel an F coming. And see, even I overshot it the first time. So it's just remembering where that muscle memory is going to come from. So just play buzz, and I'll give you 3, 4, and Right. Now use a lot more air. You want a lot more meatier buzz. More. All right. Now put that sound through the horn. Yeah. See how much fuller of a sound that is? It sounds a lot better. So let's just do F whole notes. We're going to do F, second, 2, 3, and 4, and back to F, and just chromatically down. So first, second, first, third, first, fourth, fifth, first, fifth. All right. So 3 and 4 and B flat. Right. Did you hear how whenever you got out to the further out notes, your tone kind of got a little bit more pinched? It's because you're not using that same solid, awesome air that you had on that first concert F. So just do F, C, 6, F, B flat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. F, C, 6, F, B flat. Right. So you sounded good there. So you said we need to learn B flat, E flat,
A flat.
A flat, and F. Okay. Starting on the low B flat, can we just go down chromatically? We're not going to do that same thing. Second. It sounds like your teeth are closed. Can you open that up a little bit? When you're in this lower partial, I want you to think, oh. Right, and it uses a lot more air than the one above it, right? So. There you go. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Down to sixth. We're just going to stay in 6 right now. So we're just going to do so run down chromatically. You have B flat, first position. Second position is, I want the note names.
B natural. Are we chromatic?
Yeah, we're just going down chromatically by half step. So if I say a position, think the position and think down another half step. So B flat, first position. Second position is
A.
Third position.
A flat.
Fourth position.
G.
Right. Yeah. G. Fifth position.
F sharp.
Right. And sixth position.
F natural.
Right. So if we're going to play an F scale, we'll start on that 6 F. So F. I want you to think through the notes of this scale with me. So we got F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. All right, so let's just play that first F in first position, the first one we played. So you got that pitch in your head. Now go out to 6 and play it down an octave. Right, good. That's a pretty low note. So, sorry, you can set your horn down real quick. Anytime I do this, like move my hand like this, I want you to be thinking of the different partial series. So we have F, B flat, F, B flat, B flat, F, ba. But all we're going to do right now is just the lower one. So we're going to start here on F. Ba. Right. So we're still in that ba. Now just put it out out in 6. Use that same amount of air. Right, there it is. So 6, 4, 2, 1. Now jump up to the next partial. 6, 4. Your 4 was a little shy. Your 4 was a little high in. You fudged it to make it sound right, but that wasn't a true 4th position. But for F major, which is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, you're going to play 6, 4, 2, 1, 6, 4, 2, 1. That's all it is. So F major, 6, 4, 2, 1. That's one way you can remember it. Or, obviously think of the note, the scale, the letter names, the correct letter names. So let's we got time. So let's play F major real quick. So now that we're in this nice low register of the instrument. So you got good job. You got the notes, you got all the fingerings and the slide positions and the notes correct. But you reverted back to that wimpy little air that we had at the beginning of this day. So I want you to do that with twice the amount of air and a good, more solid volume. Yes. Open your teeth up a little bit more. Nice. So, good job. Is your face starting to hurt at all?
Like tingling.
All right, that's fine. We started with a low one on purpose. So let's move up to B flat then.
I can do B flat. Can I just play for you?
Yeah, play for me. Right. You're doing good. You're doing good work on that. The only thing that I can say, and you're going to say this to every brass student you're ever going to have, use more air. Because did you hear about halfway through that, you started da da dee do 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 do. And once you get up into the higher range of the instrument, on any brass instrument, again, it all comes back down to, instead of thinking about pinching and doing any squeezing and closing your jaw up and any kind of face tension, relax all this. Use these muscles like you use in a clarinet, and use the center of your embouchure, firm that up, and blow more air. High notes, the higher you can play, comes from air support, not muscle or face tension or anything like that. So let's start on that low B flat again. Da, and let's just do B flat, F, B flat, F, B flat, 2, ready, and we're using any tongue that time?
I did like once.
Okay. Try to do it.
Am I supposed to use my tongue?
No, we're just going to do these on lip slurs right now, so it's going to be... Actually, let's practice this on the mouthpiece real quick. So, you hear that pitch, da, and buzz. Can you do that on your own? We're just going to stay on the mouthpiece right now. Right. So that's sounding good. Let's do it a little bit slower, and so that you hear every oh. Right. So a little bit faster this time. Ball. You're starting to smile a little bit. This sounds a little bit better. So let's try to do. Can you hear ball? Right. Good. So try to make that seamless now. Ball. Right. But be careful not to pulse the air. Ball. Right, so try that on the horn now. That sounded awesome. So now that you've got those three those partials in there, you got everything you need to do to play that B flat scale with that same right amount of air that we're doing this. So when in doubt, use more air because that's going to solve most of your pitch and tone problems. So play me a B flat scale again with that same amount of air and using that same lockingness that we had on those partials through there. What kind of breath was that?
That kind.
Okay. That was leagues better than the first time you played that B flat scale. So I don't think we have time to continue doing the rest of these scales, but you definitely improved from the first couple of notes that we were playing. Thinking about being able to hear those partials before you play them, thinking about being able to slot each kind of note a little bit more quickly and more efficiently. Being able to use that same amount of direct air through every position that you go through. So if you think air, 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 blow more air, that's going to solve a lot of, like, literally most of any problems that you're going to run into as a brass player. And position and slide work is coming along. You're doing all right with that. And that's about as much as I got for the time that we got right now. So you're doing good.
Yay, thank you. Can you hold that?
Yeah.